Namaste and welcome to Variety is the Spice of Life. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, why is my body changing even though my lifestyle hasn't changed much? Maybe your waistline has slowly expanded, climbing a flight of stairs feels a little harder, or losing weight isn't as easy as it used to be. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, you're certainly not alone. The good news is that these changes are completely natural, and more importantly, they're manageable. In today's video, we'll uncover the real science behind body fat as we age, understand why belly fat becomes more common, and discover practical strategies to stay healthy, energetic, and confident for years to come. If you'd like to explore this topic in greater depth, we've written a comprehensive blog packed with additional insights and practical tips. You'll find the link in the description below. So, let's begin our journey towards aging gracefully. Have you ever met someone who says, I haven't changed my eating habits, yet I'm putting on weight every year? If that sounds familiar, let me reassure you, it isn't because you've suddenly become lazy or undisciplined. As we cross our 30s, our body quietly begins changing behind the scenes. One of the biggest changes is the gradual loss of muscle mass. Now, muscle is like your body's engine. Even while you're resting, muscle burns calories. So when muscle decreases, your body naturally starts burning fewer calories throughout the day. At the same time, your body begins storing more fat around your abdomen instead of your arms and legs. That's why many people notice their clothes fitting differently, even when the weighing scale hasn't changed much. The important thing to remember is this: your body isn't working against you, it is simply following the natural process of aging. Once you understand these changes, you can work with your body instead of constantly fighting it. Transition. But what exactly causes these changes inside our body? The answer lies in something we rarely think about: our hormones. Most of us blame our diet when we gain weight. But there's another silent player at work: our hormones. As we grow older, hormone levels begin to shift naturally. In women, declining estrogen after menopause encourages fat to move towards the abdomen. In men, testosterone gradually decreases, making it easier to lose muscle and gain fat. Then comes cortisol, the stress hormone. Modern life keeps many of us under constant stress. Deadlines, finances, family responsibilities, all of these keep cortisol levels elevated, encouraging our body to store even more fat around the belly. To make matters worse, the production of growth hormone also declines with age, slowing down the body's ability to burn stored fat. So if you've been wondering why that stubborn belly fat refuses to disappear despite your efforts, now you know it's not about willpower alone, it's about understanding how your body has changed and adapting your lifestyle accordingly. Transition. But here's something even more important. Not all body fat is equally harmful. Some fat simply sits under the skin, while another type silently increases the risk of serious diseases. Let's understand the difference. When most people think about body fat, they only notice what they can see in the mirror. But the real concern often lies much deeper. It's called visceral fat. Unlike the fat just beneath your skin, visceral fat surrounds vital organs such as your liver, pancreas, and intestines. Think of it as an unwanted guest, slowly interfering with the normal functioning of your body. This hidden fat releases inflammatory chemicals that increase blood pressure, raise unhealthy cholesterol levels, and make it harder for your body to control blood sugar. Over time, this significantly increases the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even mobility problems. There's another surprising fact. Every extra kilogram of body weight places several times more pressure on your knees and joints. No wonder many older adults experience knee pain, stiffness, and reduced mobility. The encouraging news is that you don't need dramatic weight loss to improve your health. Even a modest reduction in body fat can lower these risks and help you move more comfortably. Transition. So the obvious question is, if aging naturally increases body fat, what can we actually do about it? The answer is much simpler than most people think, and it begins with movement. Now here's the good news. Growing older doesn't mean your body stops responding to exercise. In fact, it may need exercise now more than ever. If I had to recommend just one habit that can truly transform your health after 50, it would be strength training. You don't have to become a bodybuilder. Simple exercises using dumbbells, resistance bands, or even your own body weight can make an incredible difference. As you build muscle, your body starts burning more calories, even while you're resting. Your posture improves, your balance becomes steadier, and everyday activities become easier. Pair that with regular brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, and you've created a powerful combination for reducing body fat while protecting your joints. Remember, it's not about working out harder, it's about showing up consistently. Even 30 to 45 minutes a day, 5 days a week, can completely change how your body feels over the next few years. Transition, but here's something that surprises many people. Some of the biggest reasons we gain body fat don't happen in the gym. They happen while we're sleeping, or rather when we're not sleeping. Imagine doing everything right, you're eating healthy, you're exercising regularly, yet the weighing scale refuses to move. The missing piece could be your sleep. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your body produces more cortisol, the stress hormone we've already talked about. At the same time, the hormones that control hunger become unbalanced. Suddenly, you're craving sugary snacks, eating larger portions, and storing more fat around your abdomen without even realizing it. Stress has a similar effect. Whether it's work pressure, financial concerns, or family responsibilities, chronic stress quietly encourages your body to hold on to fat. That's why healthy aging isn't just about exercise and diet, it's also about taking care of your mind. A peaceful walk in nature, a few minutes of meditation, deep breathing, reading a good book, or simply spending time with loved ones. Sometimes these simple habits are just as powerful as another workout. Transition. Now that we've talked about movement and recovery, let's look at something that often creates the biggest confusion of all: food. One of the biggest mistakes people make after 50 is believing they simply need to eat less. The truth is, your body doesn't just need fewer calories, it needs better nutrition. One nutrient becomes especially important: protein. Protein helps preserve your muscles, keeps you feeling full longer, and supports your metabolism. If you're a vegetarian, foods like lentils, paneer, sprouts, tofu, Greek yogurt, and nuts are excellent choices. And don't forget colorful vegetables, seasonal fruits, flax seeds, walnuts, turmeric, ginger, and other anti-inflammatory foods that nourish your body from within. Another simple habit: drink enough water. Many people mistake thirst for hunger and end up eating when their body is actually asking for hydration. Instead of following extreme diets, focus on balanced meals filled with wholesome natural foods. Because lasting health doesn't come from eating less, it comes from eating wisely. Transition. By now, you've probably realized that healthy aging isn't about chasing a smaller number on the weighing scale. So, how do we really measure progress? That's exactly what we'll discover next. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever stepped onto the weighing scale, seen the number, and immediately felt disappointed? Most of us have. But here's something important to remember: the weighing scale doesn't tell the whole story. Imagine two people who both weigh exactly 70 kilograms. One has strong muscles, healthy bones, and low body fat. The other has less muscle and more fat. The scale shows the same number, but their health is completely different. That's why experts today are paying more attention to body fat percentage rather than weight alone. Don't chase the body you had at 30. Instead, aim for something far more meaningful. Can you climb stairs comfortably? Can you play with your grandchildren without getting tired? Can you carry your groceries with ease? Those are the real signs of health. Because true fitness isn't about being lighter, it's about becoming stronger. Transition, and that brings us to perhaps the most important lesson of today's video. There's something beautiful about growing older. With age comes experience, wisdom, patience, and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. So why should we judge ourselves by the same standards we had 30 years ago? A healthy 60-year-old doesn't have to look like a healthy 25-year-old. Health is reflected in your energy, your mobility, your confidence, your ability to enjoy life. Celebrate the days when you feel stronger. Celebrate every morning walk, every healthy meal, every workout completed, every extra flight of stairs you can climb. These small victories are far more valuable than chasing perfection. Remember, your body has carried you through every stage of life. It deserves your care, your respect, and your gratitude. When you stop trying to fight your body and start working with it, healthy aging becomes not just possible, but truly enjoyable. As we come to the end of this journey, here's one thought I'd like you to remember. Aging is inevitable. But aging well is a choice we make every single day. You don't need extreme diets, you don't need impossible workout routines, and you certainly don't need to compare yourself with anyone else. What you need are small, consistent habits: eating nourishing foods, staying active, sleeping well, managing stress, and appreciating what your body can still do. If you'd like to dive deeper into everything we've discussed today, we've prepared a detailed blog article packed with additional insights and practical tips. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you're passionate about living a healthier, happier, and more meaningful life, I invite you to explore the other fitness videos here on Variety is the Spice of Life. There's plenty more waiting to help you on your wellness journey. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It encourages us to continue creating thoughtful, practical content that makes a real difference. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Until we meet again, stay healthy, stay active, keep believing in yourself, because the best chapters of life can still lie ahead. See you in the next video. Namaste.